Doing out there? First things first. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. Today we're going to turn a dirty piece of marked fabric. Actually, this was a projection screen. I had it downstairs on the shop floor. Good thing about it, I haven't dropped any heavy paint drops on it because that's the last thing you want. You don't want heavy paint drops, but it is pretty dirty. It was in one of the areas that I basically moved them back for if I don't actually work on this surface. But as you can see, it is pretty well marked up. So right here, we have a gallon of our Nova Black screen paint. And we are going to paint this surface with it. And then later on, once it's dry, we're going to take it outside and hang it up and do some demonstrations off of it. So, as you can see, pretty marked up. Let me put my lights on over here. You can see how badly this surface is. So this is just to show you that with our technology and products that we make, you don't have to prime your surface or any of that nonsense to begin with. It's really easy to paint over and the screens will look absolutely incredible. And keep in mind, I do advise if you're going to be using screens outside that you do go with the Black Nova technology. I gotta sweep the screen down a little bit more because it's make sure I get all the dirt off the screen before we start painting it. So let me bring it over here. There we go. And again, sweeping this off. Now, which I'm kind of curious now because my screen that I ordered, and because of the size of it, has to be fabricated. My screen is 250 inches. I have no idea. I'm gonna have to put a section where this is 150 inch. The screen I ordered is 250 inches. Think about that. That's a big screen. So I can't paint this inside the house, judging by the 150 inch I'm looking at right now. I'm gonna have to do this outside, which means I'm gonna have to get myself a massive to hang over top. And then I'm going to have so no leaves or nothing falls on the screen. Or I'm going to have to basically string it up to the side of the house and paint it that way. Because, yeah, I think I might just air paint it. I might just use a sprayer on it. Just hang it up and just spray it. That's what I'm going to do. Because there's no way in the world. I don't have any room in the house to paint something that big. So I'm just getting all the dirt off the screen. That's what we're doing right now. Now, when you paint a fabric screen, I always tell people this one's already been coated already at the bottom, so it's good. Anytime you do a fabric screen, the first thing you want to do is you want to put 2 coats of any kind of paint on it because you want the surface to absorb as much paint as possible. 2 coats will do it. Once you put the 2 coats on it, then you apply over with our product and you'll get an even coat all the way across. That's how you do it. And if you want the screen to dry a little faster, you take your fan, you take the bottom of this and you put it on top of the fan. See how it's primed at the bottom, but I use that as a paint cloth to painting screens and stuff. You put this on the top of your fan, and what this does is the fan will blow air under the screen, or if you have the room, which I did 100-inch that way, I built myself a wooden frame and a platform, and I put bricks underneath of it so air can blow underneath of it to dry it even faster. Depends on how you want to do it. It's up to you. I wasn't sure exactly how much of the Black Nova I needed to make. Made about a quarter of it. I made about almost a gallon of it. And you want to make sure that any dirt and dust that may be on the plastic, it's not on the plastic because you put your fan on, you don't want that blowing back over on the screen. So I don't know. I'll use this outside, maybe for some gaming or something like that. I haven't decided what I'm going to use this surface yet. But I'm gonna do something fun with it outside. All right, so let me get put this over on a bit of a tilt. My speaker over here. This thing all painted and done. This is gonna be part 1, part 2. Let me dry, have it outside, and I can have some fun with it. All right, so let me grab some tape. I'm gonna grab some tape and bring some right here. That's perfect. Put tape aside. Where's my tape? Just got finished using frog tape a few minutes ago. Just got finished using it. All right, I'll just use some of this. I just need to hold the stand down. But I don't even know where I did tape. Could be anywhere. In my pile of mess over there. We'll tape it here and here. So this is going to be a bit of an instructional video. Not really instructional video, but to show you that you don't have to have, the surface doesn't have to be clean and neat and all that other nonsense. Some people feel like they got to prime the surface first to paint it. You don't have to do all that. All right. Do this with socks on. I did get some paint drips on it. Not much, don't worry about that. All right. Corners first, which I like to do. Another thing too, you want to put plastic down on your floor because when you paint your screen to prime it, it is going to soak right through and it's going to make contact with your floor. So you want to make sure you got some plastic down on that floor before you start applying those applications down. Now this one's already been done, like I said. When I get the new one, I'll show you how we're going to do that one. For me, like I said, every time I do a screen, I like to do my corners first. My door for this one. Yeah, some air in here. And on top of my back window. I mean, like I said, it smells great. Like I said, anything I use, I have to make sure that it's good for my breathing. All right, so I'm gonna play a little bit of hopscotch here. Paint the screen in. We've already got the corners done. That's finished. It's nice to have this screen back. I had the screen downstairs laying on my floor, so you know what? I ought to bring this thing back to life and use it again for more demonstrations. We're going to be getting a nice contrast black screen. It's going to pull up all those nice contrast levels. Don't worry about the image fading or washing out, no dull colors. I'm doing this because I'm working it in. Oh, I put too much on here. I'm good. I got enough. I can get enough. I'm doing this right here. Okay. chance to work it into that fabric really good. We're gonna put it on a little heavy because, like I said, you're gonna have some folds in it. Want to make sure you get all your folds nicely. Yep. That kind of went with it. All right, that's cool. Crack areas. It's gonna be a nice portable screen, 150 inch. I can fold up. Take outside anytime I want. Watch a movie off of it. Done with it. Roll it up. All right, so that's worked in real good over there. Let's come over here and finish up on this side. Should have took some before and after pictures. I didn't think. That'd have been nice for the website. What's left over. I'm trying to put some of this paint over here, which I need. There we go. Those corners. This is fabric. You want to make sure you get everywhere in that fabric. Nice. Get in there. 50% up. That's embarrassing. Going around my corners again. Make sure we got it worked in real good. Same spot. Now the last screen that was on this surface was an 8. 8 was the last thing we had, or a 12. No, it was a 12. 12 was the last one we had in here. For me, that's because I'm a bit of a perfectionist. I want to make sure I get everything deeply in there. All right, so now we'll just go up and down and we're done. Make sure that this sorry about this. That's why I taped it down. I bumped it the other way. Sorry about the squeaks, people. This. Got a little bit of wrinkles on the screen to make sure I get in there really good. That's it. So, this is part 1 on turning a trashy marked surface. And like I said, this is the surface I had downstairs in the basement for me to walk back and forth on so I don't jack up the floor. And this thing was covered with a lot of paint. And it was dirty, very, very dirty. But we were able to convert it back into its original form, and with some new technology attached to it, we're going to watch some movies off of it. Now, I'm doing a half. 100 by 100. It's like 140 inch. No, we get 100. 130 inches, good for half and half. We're only going to paint half of it, that's it. And we'll put it outside so that way you can see when we do movies and demonstrations off of it, why you don't want to go with a white screen outside. All right, well, like I said, we're done. This is part 1 of our dirty, raggedy, trashy surface. Part 2, we'll have it dry and we'll have it outside today. All right, with that being said, thank you for your time. Got to go, and God bless. Also, too, like I said, this summer, we're going to be doing that outdoor summer screen package. These are going to come with some pretty big screens. Just to show you, this is a 150-inch screen right here. Those screens are going to range in sizes from 140, 150, 160, 180, 200, 250, 300. And they're going to come with the Black Nova technology. Some will come with LED lights, outdoor LED lights to light up your display. And these will be gallon kits because these are pretty big screens. All right, with that being said, and keep in mind the screen comes with the package. With that being said, sorry about that. Thank you for your time. I have to go, and God bless.